not only is she singing amazingly, she's ripping it on guitar.
I love Halestorm.
Today, we're doing Halestorm, Wicked Ways. Thank you to our Patreon supporter, Blitz Chaos, who requested this. And we're going to separate the tracks, dive deeper into it. By the way, if you don't know who Frank is, this is the drummer of the band. He does some reactions here and there with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to break it down. We're going to show him what's up.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Sir, she's here again.
she's here again.
Confess.
Why does she want to confess?
Are you here to repent of your ways?
Are you here for that? Is that what you're here for? Are you here for that?
Always.
Never.
Don't call me an angel. I'll always be sinful. It don't make me evil. But I got my wicked ways.
Dude, right out the gate. Like, her vocals are just fucking good. They're so good. She could sing like anything she wants to. So it is very interesting that she stays with a hard rock sound, but she would be almost probably amazing on anything.
Dude, her ballads as well. Like, not just the heavy stuff. Like, her ballads are always amazing, too.
You can hear it. I mean, that sense of force and the distortion on her voice that she's perfectly placing there. It's just phenomenal.
I've been the liar, I've been the cheat, I've been the black heart, I've been the thief. You curse my name, but I believe we all play the sinner and the saint and the in-between.
That's cool because you have a double vocal going on right here. And what's interesting about the double vocals is you have one that's grittier and then you have a clean, higher one that's like very slipped in underneath it. It's like right subtly under there.
I
And
believe we all play the sinner and the saint and the in-between. I need my devils, I let them rage. I keep my eyes wide open when I pray. I've been the villain to misbehave. I like trouble coming in 100 different ways, and heaven knows that I'll never change. So don't call me an angel. I'll always be sent down.
hell yeah. More layers there. I mean, this is all about her. The music's good, but her vocals are just fucking great.
This is a super solid hard rock song. Like, 100%.
Yeah, exactly. There's a vocal. All that group vocals right there. And you can hear that shine through right in the mix.
I'll never change.
And then they highlight with double vocals late in the verses, which is really cool. Really good production technique to highlight certain parts of the vocal when you're like getting up to the main part of the chorus, like that the build up.
So don't call me an angel. I'll always be sent through. It don't make me evil, but I got my wicked ways.
That's a lot of vocal lines. And the cool thing, it sounds like she recorded all those. There's no copy and paste kind of thing. It sounds like she went in the studio and recorded those individually, which is very impressive because you have to have your timing down to get that done.
Dude, yeah, one of my old bands, dude, my old singer couldn't fall in time. It's just
With himself, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, dude, come on, like land with me. Just couldn't do it.
Sometimes when the timing's a little off, it can work and it'll sound good, but most of the time it just doesn't. So, like, it's really important to be on.
Yeah, and then even in this, she does have certain parts where she puts like a chorus effect on it, and it makes it purposely go off time. You have like a little wobble effect that you'll pull up.
How do you like
Wobble.
make it sound like in the overall mix? How do you make it sound like one vocal? Because here you could totally tell the layers, but in the mix you don't really. It just sounds like one solid one.
It's because that's why it's sticking through the mix, because all those other frequencies cover up those lower frequencies that are not as loud, but you still need them to push the vocals through. So that's why a lot of stuff is way easier to hear underneath it once you solo out. So what I normally do is like a spreader. This is something that we do to spread the vocals out, and you can create width with it. I do this like all the time on mixes. I probably shouldn't turn these on the tracks because I'll start messing up the tracks. But yeah, you'll do stuff like this, like a spreader. You'll spread out the stereo to give it some modulation so you can expand it. But my most favorite thing to do that she's doing on her vocals is an ensemble effect. So they're doing an ensemble effect on one of the vocals, which takes it and turns it into 3. And that's what these 3 lines are for. And that's how they get that vibe or how they get that sound going. And they have it, of course, they're professionals and they're getting this professionally done. So
Absolutely.
no doubt in my mind, they're mixing this perfectly. Something I want to mention, this drummer, he is so much better to listen to live. In this mix right now, they're like constraining him with compression because that sounded really good. Like you saw that fill, right? That fill was awesome. But it's better live because I feel like you hear all the dynamics live because he just fucking kills it. Because in here, like it sounds cool, but it just sounds like great. There's like no feel in it. But not live. That dude has so much feel, which I think is her brother, right?
Yeah, RJ Hale.
And like that was kind of sad that it was all compressed, that fill. But I get it. It's like they want a hyper great quality. But dude, that guy kills live.
He's a super entertaining drummer live. Could you solo out the bass track? I want to see what the bassist is doing.
Yeah, I was kind of curious too. I want to see, maybe there's more going on, but I'm pretty sure the bass is doing straightforward, following the guitar, which is good. To me, this just highlights the vocalist more than anything. But I'm sure they have other songs where it gets a little bit more technical on the music side of things. But there's nothing wrong with the style. It's just preference at that point. See, that's super compressed. But
Yeah.
the drums I'm talking about.
I like the way the toms sound.
Yeah. So the drums here is a mix of real drums and samples, which is a very common, normal thing. I'm not saying he's not playing it. He is playing it, but there's samples that are on it with it. And all the samples do is help you cut through heavy mix because the guitars are very thick in this recording. If we listen to just the instrumental, you can hear how thick it is. It's just a common thing in production that they do. Because when you're at a live show, you hear all the guitars, right? But you're hearing it bounce off the walls and everything. So when you go into the studio, it sounds very dry and straight like this, and you need to create that feeling when you're at a live show. That's why a lot of us like live shows more than studio recordings, because you get the full experience, you can feel it. So when you're going to studio, you have to replicate a lot of that, and a lot of times we're going inside of a booth and you're recording with a very dry sound, and you need to kind of replicate all those layers that are bouncing around. Yeah, it's just a thick ass mix. That's a lot of layers of guitar right there. We got about 4 on each side, more or less, or it's probably just 2 on each side, and then they put it into another stereo track that creates more layers.
Does that count as a breakdown?
I mean,
Is that a hard rock
is
breakdown?
that a breakdown? Do you guys count that as a
I
breakdown?
count it's a hard rock breakdown.
I love hard rock songs that do like an actual like heavy ass breakdown. We do that
Yeah.
in the new songs.
Yeah, dude.
Always be simple. It don't make me evil. But I got my wicked ways.
Oh yeah, Lizzie.
But I got my wicked ways. Woo! So don't call me.
And the crazy thing thing is, I forgot about that. She fucking plays guitar also while singing those crazy ass notes, you know? Like, not only is she singing amazingly, she's fucking ripping it on guitar.
My wicked ways, but I got my wicked ways.
God damn, dude. That's crazy. And then the backing vocals. You heard the backing vocals right there?
Yeah.
I got my wicked ways.
Hell yeah.
So don't call me an angel. I'll always listen through. It's all an evil. I ain't evil, but I got my wicked ways. But I got my wicked ways. And I'm never gonna change. It don't make me evil. I ain't evil, but I got my wicked ways.
See that switch to grit to clean? That's
Yeah.
so fucking hard to do. Especially without going out of tune. And the thing is, she does this live perfectly. If I would almost argue is better live. So if this is your first time hearing it and you're on the fence, if you have a chance to see Halestorm live, just go watch them. Because even if it's not your favorite style of music or band, like, you'll be impressed.
Goddamn.
Not my style to listen to, but I really appreciate her vocals. I fucking appreciate the shit out of it, and a really good, solid music writing. The selfish side of me wants more interesting music stuff in the background, but I appreciate it for the fucking vocals. The vocalist is just phenomenal.
Not everything needs to be complex, buddy. It's just a simple,
simple
straightforward
song.
song. It's all you need.
If you're watching from YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, share this video.